Every morning, millions of knowledge workers sit down and do exactly the same thing. They open 5 different browser tabs, scrape data from news sites, paste it into a spreadsheet, summarize the findings, and email it to the team. It is tedious, manual labor disguised as digital work. Claude now functions as an autonomous agent with direct access to your local files and external web tools. It can initiate actions and manage data across your system, rather than just generating text in a vacuum. By the end of this video, you will build an agent that wakes up, browses the live internet for specific market data, writes a comprehensive Word document, saves that file directly to your computer's hard drive, and sends a summary straight to your phone. To make this work, there are strict requirements. First, a Claude Pro subscription. Second, the Claude desktop app. Third, local file access. Web browsers will not work. This chart compares the capabilities of Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini. Looking at the external connections row, you see why Claude is uniquely positioned. While others rely on closed ecosystems, Claude uses an open standard called MCP, plugging securely into the software you already use. First, we need to give our agent a place to work. Go to your computer's desktop and create a brand new empty folder. Let's name it Agent Workspace. Open your Claude desktop app. Looking at the left sidebar, right next to your chat history, you will find a tab labeled Co-work. Click that. Now we link the environment. Click Select Folder and choose the Agent Workspace folder you just created. Make sure to hit Always Allow when prompted. This configuration creates a technical sandbox. Claude's permissions are restricted to the absolute path of this specific folder. It can read, write, and delete files within this boundary, but it cannot traverse your directory tree to access anything else on your hard drive. Next, we give the agent its eyes. Open Google Chrome, head to the Chrome Web Store, search for the Claude for Chrome extension, and install it. Back in the Claude desktop app, click your profile on the bottom left, go to Settings, and toggle the Browser Use switch to the On position. Our digital employee is now ready. It has a secure physical workspace on your local drive to create files, and it can read the live internet exactly like a human browsing a web page. To interact with other software, we use the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. Think of MCP like a universal USB-C cable for AI. In the past, every piece of software required a custom integration. MCP standardizes the connection, allowing Claude to instantly plug into different platforms using one consistent language. The default connectors cover tools like Google Drive and Notion, but to access local, region-specific data, like Korean market news, we need a custom tool called Play MCP. Open your browser and navigate to the Play MCP website. You can log in quickly using your existing Kakao account credentials. Inside the Play MCP tool library, locate 2 specific modules, the Neighbor Search tool and the Kakao Talk Message to Me tool. Add both of them to your active toolkit. Return to the Claude app. Open the Explore Connectors menu, search for Play MCP, and click the plus button to approve the integration. The setup is complete. Our agent now has the hands required to pull live data from external search engines and push notifications directly to your personal devices. Let's put the agent to work. In the Co-work chat, type, "Search Naver for today's top stock market news." Write a detailed analysis report as a Word document, save it to the current folder, and send a summary to my Kakao Talk. Hit Enter. Claude uses the Chrome extension to read the news, processes the data through the MCP connection, and builds a fully formatted Word document right on your hard drive. Opening the generated file, we can see the output. It includes a structured executive summary, specific market indicators, and bulleted analysis. A second later, your phone buzzes. The Kakao Talk connector successfully pushed a bite-sized summary of that exact report directly to your personal chat. Typing out that long set of instructions every morning defeats the purpose of automation. Instead, we package this entire workflow into a single command. Tell Claude, package all the previous tasks, the web search, the document creation, and the message notification into a new plugin. Claude will instantly compile the logic into a reusable file. Now look at the left sidebar again and click the Schedule tab. Select New Task to set up our daily routine. Name the task Daily Market Briefing. In the prompt field, call your new plugin by typing a slash followed by its name. Under the Advanced Options, ensure the Sonnet 3.5 model is selected and set the frequency to run every morning at 10 a.m. There is a catch. Because this agent relies on your local folder and Chrome browser, your computer and the Claude desktop application must be powered on and active at 10 a.m. for the schedule to trigger. With the schedule active, the heavy lifting happens in the background. The final report is waiting in your folder and on your phone before you even sit down at your desk. In less than 10 minutes, without writing a single line of code, we built an agent that handles a multi-step, cross-platform workflow. The specific tools we use today are just examples. The underlying logic, collect data, analyze it, create a deliverable, and notify a human, can be applied to almost any profession. While our setup handles the technical execution, you need a logical framework to guide it. This prompt matrix is how you translate professional standards into AI instructions. For example, an educator can use these instruction and output format quadrants to define exactly how student quizzes should be built and logged into a school database. By explicitly setting the role to an IT teacher and providing the context of a 45-minute class, the same automation logic we used for stock news is now tuned for the classroom, ensuring the agent generates age-appropriate material every single time it runs. Look closely at your daily routine. Find the tasks that require you to act like a machine, copying, formatting, transferring data, and hand them to Claude. The tools to build your own digital workforce are already sitting on your desk.